The carbonic maceration is it's vinification which was creating during the 70s by someone called Jules Chauvet, and the technique is to add some carbonic gas just before the fermentation on top of the tank, and the idea is to avoid to have oxygens in the tank which damage the wine, and then you will keep that carbonic gas constantly in the tank, and to protect the grapes until the fermentation start. Then when the fermentation starts, you have the sugar which is transforming into alcohol, which is producing carbonic gas. So then you don't need to add any, because the carbonic goes up, and actually because the carbonic is heavier than the oxygen, then the wine is protected. So that's the beginning of the fermentation. Most of the fermentation, you wait until the fermentation is completely finished. One of the points of that fermentation is to actually press the grape before the end of the fermentation. We call that like a hot press. It's really pressing the wine when it's hot. And so you leave some sugar into the wine and you put that into the barrels. And the idea is by doing that, you keep some of the carbonic gas during that process to actually protect the wine, and put that into the barrels, and that protects the wine from the oxidation. So far the wine didn't see any oxygens, and so you don't need to use sulfite. And that's the concept of the natural wine. And then you will carry on that, and most of the people will actually bottle the wine quite young to keep some of the carbonic gas into the wine. And so that's it was created in the Beaujolais, so very adapted to Beaujolais style wine.